Welcome, Cancer, to your monthly reading for the month of December. And this year we've been covering chakras every month. And here we are in the 12th month of the year. Can you believe it? Almost the end of the year. And so we are on the 12th chakra. And the 12th chakra actually kind of stretches us beyond our human or our common sphere of understanding into more of a universal kind of unity or connection to all that is. And so for this reading today, we're going to be looking into advice from Creator and Spirit. How can we master our soul's purpose through our human existence? And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana represents the overall energy for the month. Now, all the cards I use in a reading, I also list in the description box below. So if you see any that catch your eye and you want them, you know where you can get them. All right, so we'll give these a good shuffle and then we'll see what Creator and Spirit want you to know about mastering your soul's purpose on this physical plane through your human existence. All right, so for our Cancer, what would you like them to know, please? All right, they said no, not those. Okay, they do want that one right there. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this is wonderful because the Wheel of Fortune actually has a story that Spirit gave to me around our fate and around our awareness. And so I kind of feel like this is all about your awareness of fate. And that's how you really, that is your life purpose, is to show people how your life unfolds. And, you know, the story that Spirit gave me is like your soul before it comes down here. It chooses you as its avatar. So I chose me to be my avatar of how I'm going to experience life and who I'm going to experience it through. It determined when I was born, which has a bunch of astrology attached to it and all of the kind of characteristics and tendencies and everything, the backstory, and also the highest kind of expression of who I could be. So it's like this, just the possibilities and all the skills. It's like when you play a game and you pick your avatar and you pick the weapons and you pick the gifts and all that. Well, that's what we did. And then you also choose when we're going to withdraw back out of this life and go back to be fully spirit. And all these fated events that we want to experience throughout life. Now, within each of those events, we still have the power to choose. We have free will. So within each fated moment that unfolded, that our higher self did want us to look at, we get to choose what emotion we want to feel as we go through it and what story we want to put to it as well. And I know when they first told me that, I was like, I don't feel like we're choosing. I feel like that happens. That's how I feel. That happens. That's what it means. And of course, they're very patient. And they just showed every human child is given opinion when we're younger. And it's reinforced so much on what you're supposed to feel and what it's supposed to mean. And it's reinforced so much it becomes our opinion, becomes our habit, and then it becomes our reaction where it happens so fast we don't even realize we're doing it. So there's this awareness that comes in here for you around all of this, in that life is not this out of control drama train that's just, out of control. We're about to leap off the tracks and explode in a gorge. It's a very planned out and specifically unfolding perfectly for us. It's like a monorail train at Disneyland that's attached to the track. It has its exact times that it stops and where it stops and how it stops, and it all unfolds perfectly that way. And so we move with this awareness from a place of feeling like a victim to feeling so empowered because we realize we get to choose what something means and what emotion we want to feel as it goes through us. And we don't fear the future as much. As the wheel turns, we're like, whatever comes, I get to decide. Whereas before, we were afraid of the future, because if it's fixed that when that happens, that's how I have to feel, or that happens and that's what I have to believe it means, then whatever comes next, we're at its will instead of our own. So I love this power that comes in here. This 10 is this ending and this new beginning of your awareness around your power in this life. We're also going to pull from the Messenger Oracle here and see what else they'd like to add in here for you. And this is the Major Arcana. It's the general here, generally for the entire month. So here is what they want for you here. Put that right there. And you've got surrender to the flow. Perfect. Perfect. Look at the ladybug on the leaf. And how perfect is that? Surrender with the flow of fate, right? Go where it takes us, because we are going to anyway. The river is going to take us along, and fighting it all along the way is just going to get us a mouthful of water when we try to swim upstream, right? Well, through choice and action, you can steer the course of your life. But sometimes a need to control every outcome can have you caught up in a whirlpool instead of moving forward. You may move in the direction of your choosing, but it may not be the direction in which you need to journey. So loosen your grip, surrender yourself to the flow, and trust that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. What? Yeah, exactly. Choice. We will get taken in different places, and within those, we get to choose. So I love all that. Now we will get additional clarity in here as we move into the 4 suits of the Minor Arcana, which do represent 4 different areas of your human existence. And the first suit we'll look at is the element of fire, which is the suit of Wands. And this is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, and your overall energy. So this is what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic experience as you go throughout December. So for Cancer, what would you like them to know? Please run their energetic. Okay, that's the one right there. And you've got the 3 of Wands. This is perfect. So the 3 of Wands represents a change of direction. So as you become aware of this new information, you actually do alter your course based on this new information. And the new information comes in perfectly to allow us to make this maneuver in the direction that's more in alignment with our soul's purpose and where we want to head. So as you're realizing all this about fate and going with the flow, I kind of feel like almost this is a huge piece of your soul purpose. And of course, how you master it is by seeing how it fits into the grand scheme of things, and that your soul's purpose is not something that is based on the human mentality, but it is something that you find within you. And as you discover this soul purpose, as you discover this new information, you look at changing direction. Instead of swimming upstream, you go with the flow instead, right? So we're also going to pull from the Path of the Soul Destiny card. So here we go, your path, and we'll see what else Creator and Spirit want you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of December. So for Cancer, what else would you like them to know, please? What else for Cancer? All right, that's the one right here. And these are fractal imaging, and so I call them the spiritual inkblot test. Whatever you see in the card when I show it is the special message for you, and then we will read the intuitive message that they have as well in the book. So it is card number 16, and so here you go in 1, 2, 3. So you can look at that. 3, 2, 1. And of course, you can always rewind and pause and take a closer look at it and just soak it all in before I read from the book. So now's your chance. All right. So this card is about healing with intention. So when this card appears, it's because you've been asking for assistance. And divine healing energy travels in spirals, and that is what this card represents. Are you a healer who is questioning your abilities? Then this card is here to tell you that you are a gifted healer and you are on the right path. So set your intentions to understand and use your gifts to their fullest capacity. Trust this gift you've been given. If you have health concerns, be assured the healing process has begun. Set your intentions clearly on allowing your body to receive the healing you seek. The energy of health and restoration surrounds you. Trust your process. Yeah. So definitely life unfolding. Here's a flow, right? All this flow kind of feeling, right? This flowing energy, allow it to flow in. So perfect energies for this. And then we move into the next element, which is earth, and which is the suit of pentacles. Now, this is the only suit that is about the outside world, where wands is your inner energy, and we'll talk about your thoughts and your emotions. All of that is inside, but the pentacles is about the outside world. So these are all the characters on stage with you out there, and all the props like your body, possessions, bank accounts, jobs, whatever, all that stuff on the outside world. So this is what Spirit and Creator want you to know about your physical adventure during the month of December. So for Cancer, what would you like them to know? All right. You have the Four of Pentacles. And this is great. This is the stability of the outside world. So you do have stable earth energy that is coming through all of this, and it's your experience, it's your understanding of this. The Four of Pentacles has a special journey with it that really is one of the big pieces of wisdom the King of Pentacles talks about too, which is that we are taught to look outside of ourselves for our worth and our stability, but we feel unstable when we do that because we're told to look into relationships and situations and things. But of course, all three of those things are unstable. People change or they pass away, so relationships are unstable. Situations never stay the same, so they're unstable, and things, of course, break down, deteriorate, explode, catch on fire, are stolen. So very unstable. And so eventually you're turned inward and upward out of disappointment in the outside world and all that instability in the outside world. And you find something that is so stable, something that is eternal. Talk about stable, right? It never ends. And it is also unconditional. No conditions that are required to obtain it. Nothing you can do to lose it either. And that's the unconditional, eternal love from above. All those beings, Creator, Spirit, and all the posse of beings of unconditional love and light that are there. You connect to that, and that becomes your foundation, and that gives you this solidity. So connecting to your soul and understanding the whole scheme of things, and knowing that this journey that we come down here for is to experience all these opposites to eventually turn us inward, even if it's on our deathbed or in review when we're looking over our lives, because everybody chooses to wake up at some point to that unconditional love, and there's no wrong time, there's perfectly fated time that it happens. All right, we're also going to pull from the Earth Magic Oracle, excuse me, and see what else they would like you to know, Cancer, about your physical adventure during the month of December. Already popped out here. And you've got the mountain strength. Yes, absolutely. One of the analogies that Spirit uses is that we are a perfect mountain. We come down here as little humans to walk around the mountain to see the different viewpoint of us. We don't have to be perfected. We are already perfect. We just come down here to compare and contrast so we more fully understand who we are by experiencing what we're not. And so there's this kind of energy that comes in with here. It says the massiveness of the mountain in this image, bearing the blankets of snow as spectacular hues from the sun reflect on its body, evokes a sense of impenetrable and immovable strength and stature. A mountain's quiet, resolute immensity leaves us in awe and inspires us to reach for greater heights, yet it can also pose challenges. The firm base of the mountain evolves to the narrower crest in its attempt to reach the sky. More daring individuals become enamored by the peak and see it as something to conquer, although it can never be truly conquered. And when the mountain feels threatened in some way, or simply shrugs its shoulders, the strength exhibited can wreak havoc for all the beings caught on its skin. So the message that comes in here for you is, it makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth energy, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear, paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. Yep. Solid foundation, right? Connecting and reaching to the sky, inward and upward for your definition. So I love it. And then we move into the next suit, which is the element of air, which is the suit of swords. And this is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And so this is going to be what Creating Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of December. So for Cancer, what would you like them to know about their mental adventure, please? Okay, they do want that one right there. And you have the King of Swords. So not only do you have the one who rules over air, all the kings are also given a second portion of air, so double air. You are definitely doing a lot of mental work here in looking at your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets, right? It says the king has the Ace of Swords, which allows him to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, a lot about fate and understanding things from that higher perspective, which does allow you to cut away a lot of those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. They served you and allowing you to feel small and all these other emotions and experiences, but now you're ready to cut those away. Those are the small T truths that are rooted in the fear of losing a conditional love. So you are definitely doing this work of cutting away those thoughts and those beliefs. And then we're going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle and see what else they'd like to add around your mental adventure during December. Okay, actually, this one was wanting to be heard. So this is your card. And you have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Absolutely. All this connection to Earth, and Mother Earth and nurturing. And let's see what Earth Mother has to tell you. So Earth Mother says, allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. And Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she's highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. And every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. So, just in case you didn't see it, it's right here. That's what the symbol is. And the extended message for this card says, you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently. Cancer signs, never. That's your life, right? Oh yeah. tidal waves and tsunamis of emotion. That's what we're going into next anyway, is your element. But you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother's here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important to know that and feel loved. If you've had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You're being guided to make choices that are based on love. All right. Little message keeps on repeating itself, right? All right. And then, as we said, we're moving into your final suit, which is water, the suit of cups. And this represents emotions. So we'll take a look here and see what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of December, which you're not scared of this. You're like, yeah, that's where I live and breathe all my life. Nothing to be afraid of. So what would you like Cancer signs to know about their emotional adventure during December, please? Okay, and that's the one right there. And you've got the Knight of Cups. So emotional movement, like it was talking about here. And all knights go on a quest, and this knight is on the quest for the Ace of Cups, which is the Holy Grail. It's the chalice. It's full of the unconditional love of the Creator of the universe, of the higher realms, that unconditional eternal love that we talked about. So you're on this quest for this. This is like a part of your soul purpose, is to help share your quest, to share the fates of how this unfolds and what everything is meant to be. So I really feel like your life's purpose is really mastered through your human existence by the sharing of the journey, the sharing of the story, even as you're going through it. Love it. And then your final card is going to be from the Power of Surrender. And because it's the last card, it can still be whatever else they want you to know about your emotional adventure in December, but because it's the last card, we're going to allow it to be a wild card. That's whatever else Spirit and Creator want you to know for the month of December. So for Cancer signs, what would you like them to know? Okay, that's the one right there. And you have Surrender to Success. Beautiful card. And it says, you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. And definitely, as you cut away these thoughts and these beliefs and these mindsets, it does allow you to go with the flow, right, of life, and it takes you to places you normally wouldn't have. But when you're constantly fighting against the flow, then that's what slows things down, because you almost are treading water, even though you're moving, because as you're swimming, you're still going with the river, but you're not going as fast. And then as soon as you go with the flow, it's whoosh, and it takes you to places faster and farther than you've ever been before. So I love this journey that you are on with this beautiful Wheel of Fate. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all. If you select it, two things happen. One, you'll get notified of when new videos come out on the channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. Right now I go live every evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then also Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at, no, not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know why I said that. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Maybe I'm going to expand my time. But right now, that's the hours out there. So if you haven't stopped by yet, I'd love to see you and come and say hi. Also, doing those things I mentioned helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, excited, happy, it wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is included in the description box of the video below. All right, Cancer, as you go through this month, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.